Trailblazers select Kris Murray from the University of Iowa.
Originally, our thoughts and our plans were to actually do an unveiling and kind of do a live feed, since everybody would be sitting in here and it's out there. But to us, it just made a lot more sense to just have it open so you guys could see it when you came in. Hopefully everybody got a chance to look at that display. It truly is awesome. Banacom, Signs, and more did a great job with that. And if you didn't, make sure you stop by on the way out. Also, just a reminder, the silent auction tables are open until 6. If you didn't get a chance to go there, do that, as all the proceeds go to Prairie basketball. And with that, I'm going to introduce retired for a total of 10 days, Rocky Bennett.
Good afternoon. My name is Rocky Bennett, and I'm proud to say I was able to be the athletic director during Kris and Keegan's high school career. Actually, it has been a pleasure and a blessing that we have been able to have the entire Murray family as an integral, positive part of the culture here at Prairie High School and College Community School District. So Kenyan, Michelle, Demetrius, and McKenna, thank you. Kris and Keegan, words can't say how fortunate I am to be able to say a few words about you on behalf of your Prairie family on this special day. I would like to start with a couple quick stories. And I actually went through quite a few memories of each one of them individually, but I dialed in on a couple stories that have both Kris and Keegan in them together. And I actually named them. So the first one is titled, How You Instilled Confidence in Me as an Athletic Director. So I'm going to paint a picture for you. It was Kris and Keegan were both sophomores, making some huge noise in the MVC, and we had a huge game against Iowa City West out here on this court. I used to love in those big games to have a chair right next to the bench on the visitor side and one right next to ours where I could get a real pulse on the game, where I could go down and listen to the huddle of Coach Bergman or Coach Rick and Kenyan and what's going on with the game. This particular night was one of the most exciting games I've seen in this gym, and I've watched a lot of them. I was actually sitting on the side of the Prairie side, and we were up by like 6, I think, and Kris and Keegan were both on the bench. And I think one of them was in foul trouble, one of them might have been just getting a break. And I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, Iowa City West goes on an 8-0 run, and we're down 2. Coach Rick gets up, calls a timeout. Might have been less than 5 minutes left. And I'm going, okay, what's going to happen here? And all of a sudden, out of my right eye, I'm kind of looking at the bench, and the Twin Towers arose from the bench. And everybody goes crazy. And I'm sitting there right at the corner of the scorer's table, and Kris is first, and they both go to check in, and Kris walks by me, and I was ready to say, like, let's go, or something like that, and I didn't even get anything out of my mouth, and Kris looked at me and goes, we got this, Rocky. Keegan was right behind him within a step. They're twins. They do about everything together. He was right behind him. Keegan heard our exchange, and Keegan just looked at me and winked and goes, we got this, and they both get on that little sticky tack paper, and they walk out onto the court, down 6 or 8, and if I could describe to you what happened, I ran over to the other side because I wanted to watch Iowa City West unravel. And that is exactly what happened. If I could explain what I saw, it's going to be really hard, but I'm going to say block shot, pass, dunk from one to the other, steal, coast-to-coast layup, whatever, rebound, come down, throw the pass, hit the 3. But it was like unbelievable what I saw. 12-14-0 run, game was over. Question for you guys. Why couldn't you have just asked or told Coach Rick and your dad that you had the game?
Trust him.
What's that?
Trust him.
All right. So I just appreciate you instilling confidence in me, that little story. Second story. I titled it Dad's Fun Practices. So I'm working a Friday night football game. It's probably in the middle of the third quarter, and as the Booster Club always happens, they ran out of $1 bills, and I had to come in and get some $1 bills. I decided to enter through the back here and come through the gym. And I walk in. Before I even get to here, I heard this hollering. No, maybe it was intense coaching. No, I think it was hollering. So I walk in the door. Right over here, free throw line extended, there was 4 or 5 cones. Top of the key, there were 4 or 5 cones, and I think on this free throw line extended, there's 4 or 5 cones. I'm looking around, there are no basketballs in this gym. And Kenyan is teaching these guys the intricacies of footwork on the defensive and offensive side with passion on what you should and shouldn't do. And Kenyan and I are good friends, and I walked in here and I was like, this was not a time where I was going to say, hey, how's it going, Kenyan? What's going on? And I think I remember Kris standing about like this, but he was listening. Keegan like this, and he was listening. It's obvious that the teachings that their dad gave them paid off. But I just appreciate you letting me watch one of your dad's fun practices. So in all seriousness, when I think of both of you, the first thing that comes to my mind is how much joy you both have given the Prairie community on the basketball court, as friends and as teammates. There are so many lives that you have impacted. I'm going to get a little more granular and make sure that you know and will always remember why everyone loves your stories and your success. As the ultimate compliment to you both, in the true sense of the following words, you both are genuine, you both are humble, and I'm not sure what happens to you guys when you step inside those 4 lines, but you are fierce competitors, and that is an amazing combination. More importantly, the ultimate compliment is we all know and love what you do on the basketball court, but you are even better people. Keegan and Kris and family, in closing, the display that we unveiled tonight is just a small token on behalf of your Prairie family to say thank you. You both and your family are, in every sense of the phrase, what it means to be a Prairie Hawk. Best wishes and healthy blessings for your continued success on and off the court. Thank you.
Next, we'll have a few words from Kenyan Murray.
Well, as a public speaker, I had to write this down because I wanted to make sure it was short. I tend to get a little bit loose and can go on forever, as the boys can tell you. But first of all, thank you to everybody for coming out. I think, like Rocky said, it's a testament to what the boys have meant to this school district for the past 20 years. We moved here 20 years ago, and we're not moving anytime soon, and so I want to say thank you to all of the college community people for coming out. So this day is a celebration, but it's just the beginning. To say that I am proud of both of you is an understatement. You've worked so hard, and everything that comes your way will be well-deserved. But it wasn't easy. There are a lot of ups and downs, and there were a lot of tears that you guys never saw. But the one thing that I can say is that you always had a representation of what excellence, following your dream, and being a role model meant. You had an older brother who displayed excellence, but not only on the football field, but on the track. 3-time Drake Relay champion, 2-time state champion, all kind of receiving records at Coe College. And then you had an uncle, Uncle Mitch. He was willing to go outside of everything that anybody around him knew and chase his dreams in Hollywood. And you both have been an excellent role model for your younger sister. who looks to you for guidance, support, and love, and you guys have not disappointed there. I've always wondered what greatness looked like. And when I speak on 3 keys of greatness. And I want you both to know that I created that by watching you. Number 1, you have to be willing to make sacrifices. And we made a lot of sacrifices as a family, whether it was no family vacations or this or that. We know that we want to do everything that we could so that you two could follow your dreams. Number 2, you had to be willing to stand out. And when you stand out, a lot of people think it's about the accolades, the highlights, all the good stuff. But to be great, you have to be willing to stand out for the other things. You couldn't do what everybody else was doing in high school. You couldn't hang out. You couldn't go out and party in college because that would interfere with what your goals were. And lastly, you had to fall in love with the process of being great. And that's hard to do because if you think about basketball, you spend more time in the weight room, more time in the gym working on your skills, probably more time in the training room than you actually will be on the basketball floor playing a game. And that's the one thing that's allowed you two to be great. It's the one thing that through the whole draft process for both of you guys, that's what the coaches would ask or GMs would ask is, I know Coach Rick talked about it a lot, is, do they love the game? Because for some reason, people didn't think you guys loved the game because of your demeanor. They didn't think that you were intense because of your demeanor. But the joke's on them, and I know Coach Rick and I have had a few conversations with a lot of Division I coaches that did not give these two an opportunity to play for their university. So with that, I also want to thank Coach Fran McCaffrey for giving them an opportunity to play at the University of Iowa. The one thing is that he was the first coach that looked at them individually, and he was the one coach that when he said, "You're the man," he lived up to it. And both Kris and Keegan were the man at Iowa. And for me, that was as a dad, when you let go and you let somebody else coach your kid, that was the biggest thing for Michelle and I both, is they were able to be the players that we knew they could be. So all those things have gotten you to where you are. And like I said, it's just the beginning. You will help with those traits, you will continue to blaze a trail that everyone here in college community, Cedar Rapids, and across the state of Iowa can be proud of. So congratulations, Kris and Keegan. This is well-deserved, and your mom and I love you very much. Thank you.
It's truly an honor to have you guys here tonight and be able to celebrate all that you've accomplished and all that you've done with the community that you grew up in. From all-state players here at Prairie, to DME Academy, to All-Americans at the University of Iowa, to first-round NBA draft picks. Your journey and your story is truly amazing, and it's been a lot of fun to watch. I'm proud to say that we were a small part of that journey. I swell up with pride every time I have a conversation with someone about having had the opportunity to coach you guys. I swell up with pride every time I watch you on the NBA stage, even if I have to stay up till midnight, Iowa time, to do that. Could you talk to somebody in the front office about getting some 5 p.m. starts maybe? Now, I'm sure there's some young people out in the bleachers tonight with dreams of playing in the NBA, or maybe it's the MLB, maybe it's the NFL. And I would say that, you could, and I would never discourage a young person from striving for your dreams or your goals. And I would say you could emulate some of the things that Kris and Keegan have shown, and it would put you down a very good path. Those would be things like mastering the fundamentals, never getting bored with the basics, committing to putting in countless hours in the gym and in the weight room, and just being the absolute best teammate that you can be. If you have that dream, you could do those things and you would be going down the right path. But I think more important, and Rock and your dad both alluded to this, anybody sitting in the bleachers tonight, I think the bigger picture things that we can take away from Kris and Keegan are key. And these are things that would help you young people just be successful in life. Those would be things like working really hard, being humble, and just being a good human being. If you do that, you're going to succeed at whatever you choose to do, whether it's the NBA or in the workforce. Kris and Keegan, thanks for being great examples on both fronts. I hope you never forget those things that have made you successful and continue to strive for bigger and better things. At this time, please turn your attention to the video board again as we've got some special messages.
Kris and Keegan, congratulations. It was truly an honor and a pleasure for me to have the opportunity to coach you both and to watch you grow up and become two of the best players on the planet. But more importantly, I'm truly proud of who you are, the character that you've shown, the example that you've set. We are all so proud of you, everybody in Hawkeye Nation, and we love you. Keep doing great things.
Kris, Keegan, congratulations, fellas, from everybody at the Iowa Barnstormers organization. We're extremely proud of everything that you've accomplished this far. To watch the way that you two have handled yourselves, not only on the court, but off the court, is a perfect example for young kids to aspire to be like. We couldn't be prouder of the things that you've accomplished so far, and I can't wait to see what's next for your journeys in the NBA.
Hey, Kris and Keegan, just wanted to say congratulations. It's been crazy to think about shooting hoops in the driveway all those years ago, saying to each other we wanted to play varsity basketball for Prairie, and now kids from our neighborhood, our community are going to be saying, I want to be like Kris and Keegan Murray. And it's incredible, and it's all happened because of the work that you've put in and the way you've carried yourself, and I'm just so excited to see the rest of your careers and where that mentality takes you and what you'll do to continue to make us proud. So congratulations.
Keegan Mitchell and Christopher James, my beloved nephews, your favorite uncle here. I just wanted to tell you guys congratulations on your dedication out at Prairie High School. Just another indication that your guys' hard work and dedication to your craft continues to pay off. I always tell people that as proud as I am of all the things that you guys have accomplished as basketball players, I will always be more proud of the people that you guys continue to grow into. It means so much to me, and I'm so grateful that I've been able to witness your guys' progression, both on and off the court since day one. I love you guys so much. You guys mean so much to me, and keep doing what you guys do. Keep working hard, keep grinding, and keep being your authentic selves. Keep being you. And congratulations, man. I love y'all. I'm so proud of you guys. Sincerely, the best shooter in the family.
Yo, Kris, Keegan, just wanted to say congratulations on this achievement. This is awesome. Just wanted to say I'm proud of all the hard work that you guys have put in. Continue to thrive and doing the little things that you guys have done to get to the level that you are at now. Just wanted to say congratulations again. I'm proud of you. I love you. Congrats.
Hey, Kris and Keegan. I just wanted to say that it's been an honor and a privilege to be able to watch you guys accomplish all that you have. I genuinely don't think I could have better role models in my life, and I'm so blessed to have you guys as my older brothers. I love you guys so much, and I can't wait to see what you'll do in the future. Congrats!
Keegan and Kris, congratulations. I'm very proud of both of you. It's been really fun over the past few years to just watch you guys achieve your dreams and accomplish so many amazing things, and through all of it, you guys continue to carry yourselves in a really admirable way. You're humble, you work hard, and you always stay true to yourselves no matter what, and I'm just excited to see what the future holds for both of you. Keegan, I love you. I'm super grateful to be by your side on this journey and can't wait to keep supporting you every step of the way.
Congratulations, Kris and Keegan. I'm so proud of you guys and all of your accomplishments. I'm so grateful to watch both of you live out your childhood dreams over the years. I'm so excited for what the future holds for both of you and to continue to watch both of you grow on and off the court. Kris, I love you, and I'm so thankful to be by your side on this journey. You never cease to amaze me, and I'll always be your biggest fan.
You make me so proud. I can't say in 20 seconds how proud I am of both of you. I always knew that you would do something special. The odds of having healthy identical twins aren't great. And You superseded everyone's expectations from the moment you were conceived. It's been a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and that was just the pregnancy. Love you more than you know. Congratulations.
As cool as the wall display is, I also wanted to surprise you with a little something. And your dad asked Harp and McKenna to help out here. 3, 2, 1. We are honored and happy to officially be retiring your jerseys. We can't retire your numbers because the state of Iowa limits the numbers that we can have, so we can't have cool numbers like the number 8, but you've earned it. Congratulations. So proud of you. Those are going to hang in this gym for many, many years to come.
I just want to thank you guys again for coming out, taking time out of your days, work, school. I guess not school anymore, but yeah, I mean, this school has always been really special to me. I've been here my whole entire life, playing Prairie club ball when I was younger to high school, and just seeing myself grow and become a better person on and off the court has been really cool. So being able to have my jersey retired, it means a lot. Just all the memories that I've made in this gym, and this is a big part of my basketball journey, being in Cedar Rapids Prairie. So yeah, a lot of memories here. Yeah, I mean, just great times, and just being back here in Iowa, it's always a safe place that I have. I come here and work out, I mean, every single day when I'm back in town for the most part. But yeah, this means a lot, and I appreciate you all for coming out and taking your time out of your day and celebrating Keegan and I, and finally having everyone back here together. So thank you. What's up? I just, again, want to thank you guys for coming out here. Just being back in the facility, back in the gym, with the community around is special. And it just feels like you're back at home whenever I come back to Iowa. And just really grateful for your guys' support, all of you in the gym, all of you that are not here and things like that. I hear a lot of stories about a lot of purple back in Iowa, which I don't think has really happened before. People in Iowa wearing Sacramento jerseys, so I'm forever grateful for that. Forever grateful for you guys staying up, watching all of our games. I know it's late nights. Probably some of you guys don't really get to school in the morning from it, or tired from school. But I'm just really appreciative for that and the support. And then just Rick and Rocky, thank you for putting this on for both of us, for our family, for the community. You guys have been super special in my development at Prairie, seeing you guys in the hallways. Rick was my teacher, so you guys have been a really special part in my growth and just the beginning of the journey for both of us. So just a round of applause for Rocky and Rick. And the last thing I want to say is just, I feel like this isn't just a celebration for me and Kris and our family, but the whole community. I feel like what we do is a representation of you guys, and you guys are great. And I couldn't be where I'm at without the support of the Cedar Rapids community, of the College Community District. So I'm grateful for you guys, and just give yourself a round of a hand. Then lastly, just thank you to my family for coming out to support. It's always special to come home and see you guys and have your guys' support throughout my whole journey, especially when I'm on the West Coast and it's a long travel days for you guys to get out there. So I'm just grateful for you guys, grateful for the community. Thank you again, and hopefully I'm back some point. So appreciate you guys.
Thank you once again. Thank you to the media for coming out and supporting this, and go Hawks.